Alright guys, today's video, I did stuff a little bit different. Let me know what y'all think. I threw some B-roll in of driving around the plant. So, let me know what you think. If it's stuff y'all like, I'll keep doing a little bit of it. But I know we all drive out here. We don't want to see people driving down the road all the time. So, that's usually why I don't do it. Here we go, let's get to it. Guys, so here we are in Oakwood, Virginia, fixing to load us up some of this good old black Coke. Gotta run to the house after that. We'll leave back out Sunday morning, heading up to New Jersey with it. So, thought I'd give y'all some shots of this. Getting in and out of this place. First little spot is coming up the road in the driveway, and that's shot on a little camera I got mounted up on my dash. Then this here is my usual deal on my phone. Got it mounted up on my windshield. I got a new little action camera coming in. I had bought one that I was hoping to do some videos with. Little GoPro looking deals, but yeah, I started shooting some videos with it. The microphone wouldn't work half the time. I looked at the picture was real grainy, real bad. I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do this. So we're gonna send it back. Give me a second, I'll show y'all a picture of it. Yeah, this is what I bought off Amazon, and I thought it was gonna be all right, you know, nice little camera. Aisle cam or something like that, but it came with a little waterproof case. 180 pixel. I mean, you don't see how small that is. And nice little LCD screen on the back. And I was like, oh, you know, 180, that's not going to be bad. That's what my camera I've been using for years is. And yeah, that thing was so granulated that couldn't see anything. So here he is starting with the first load over there. See if I got to adjust. So yeah, it one I got on order now is a Casso Brave 4. It's a 4K. Ordered that, and I ordered all the attachments, you know, where I put it on my head or my chest and my windshield and everything. So maybe I can get some different video stuff going on. And
Driver's side of my Running for.
Got them going off on the radio. But yeah, so it's supposed to be in tomorrow. We'll see how it does. So it's got to be, you know, I watched a lot of videos and reviews on it before I bought it, so it's supposed to be pretty good. We're going to finish getting this loaded up, and then we'll show you all the finished look of it once it gets in the trailer. What they do is they load it into that hopper, and it shakes it down and separates it out. I mean, you got some smaller stuff there, and then over on the other side you got fines, and then the big pieces, the stuff that's 4 to 4+ inches. Now that's what goes in the trailer, so you get something that's huge. Y'all see that here in a minute. All right, we're gonna just got loaded up. They got a little tarping station over here, and so we're gonna ease over there and get our bows put in. They don't allow you to be on top of your trailer here, so they built this little rack. Used to, we'd have to drive up on top of the hill, pull off on the side of the road, do all that, but they built this little rack over here for us, so we're just easing on over to it, get our bows put in. We'll check our gauges over there, and then we gotta head over to the scales. So, see y'all in a minute. Alright, well, let's check out our gauges. So, we got 38 there. And that one's all kinds of nasty. Oh yeah, we're gonna be overweight. So, yeah, I can just tell by my gauges I'm gonna have to come back and knock some of this out, but we can go ahead and get our bows set back in. This tarping station makes it real nice, but man, it's tight getting up in here, especially where this new set of scales right there. Yeah, I mean, if you look, little bit of spot there, but the way I had to come in, man, it's tight over here. Been a few guys catch their tarp stops on that, but yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, pretty much most of that back there is gonna wind up coming out. Our load of coke, so we're gonna get our bows put back in, go see how much we got to kick off, and we'll come back, check her again. All right, guys, so we was 1,440 pounds over, so basically 1,500 pounds. So the easiest way to do this, been easy if I already had that other camera. So you pull this pin out, okay, there's that pin laying right there. and you swing your door open like this. You don't want a barn door because then you won't ever get it back latched. On this bigger Coke, if you can get a piece to stick like that, then you got a big enough hole, make you a big old pile right here. A good friend of mine, I'm not gonna name names, he likes to stay name anonymous, so we're just gonna call him Yankee Doodle Dandy. He knows who he is. He's pretty smart, or at least he thinks he is. Come up with the figure that every foot of Coke is 1,000 pounds. So if y'all remember, we was at 3,800 whenever we started. Now if you look, we are just about 36, just under 36 and a half. So that should have us under our 80,000 pounds. Should be about 79, 77, 79.8. We'll see that here in a minute. So now all we got to do, pull that big piece of Coke out and get her all locked back down. When you're doing this, use your shovel. You know, pop it open, use your shovel to get in there, pull the Coke out. It usually falls out by itself pretty good. Then all you got to do is pull the door open, that piece pop down. Y'all just heard all that Coke come back down. And with mine, we're gonna go ahead and put this back in the hole like so. Now it doesn't fall all the way. I gotta get my crowbar, not trip over the Coke. Just wiggle my door back and forth. Goes in there perfect. Then go back up here and relatch our hinges. Those are now hitched or latched, and we're gonna go check our weight. After that, if we're good, we'll roll our tarp and we'll put our turnbuckles back on. So it's just a little bit of a lesson. You know, one of these days I'll have that other camera and be able to show y'all a little bit better, but that's what we got for now. Well, there's our weight. 79,840. So it works. So yeah, that's the importance of knowing, learning your products and keeping your scales on your trailer pretty accurate. You know, like I said, I check mine at least once a month and a half, make sure nothing's changed. If I have to change a trailer, you know, first thing I do after I get loaded, I go find me a cat scale, and the way I do it is I have the cat scale app, so whenever I get on there and I'll go stand back by my gauges, that's where I'll do the weight from while I'm standing there. And I'll have my little screwdriver ready. And once the weights pop up, I make sure my gauges are correct. And do it that way. That way the trailer never moves. Everything's accurate. Because if you pull off the scales and you go find a spot you think is level, yeah, it can still be off. I used to do that, and yeah, my gauges were always messed up. So now I don't even get off the scales. I just do it from right there. It makes it easy with having that app, and all it takes is the big flathead screwdriver to adjust them. Whenever you come through orientation, they give you one. So I've had that one for 2 years now. Stays in my little cubby hole. That's where it stays unless I'm adjusting that or adjusting my brakes, because I use that to pop my little bill out. All right, so we're gonna
scale house,
hop out, put our turnbuckles back on, because I don't roll down the road without my turnbuckles, because I don't trust the regular latches. Safety thing for me. So, and DOT can't say anything, if you got those on there. Who knows? The right DOT officer could probably get you for an unsecured load if you don't. So we're going to get those put on, get our tarp rolled up, and wait for this guy to bring our paperwork. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm fixing to head to the house. Want to know anything about Oakley? Drop me a comment, send me an email. It'll be here or over here. Who knows during editing. So, talk to y'all next week.